kuliko ennyo mu kuwummulamu okwo baganda bange bali ku Salamu TV tukyanyumyamu ne bakyala bannange baneeno abali influential abali productive baba bange bali productive bagasse kinene nnyo ku ggwanga ate era nga nze naawe tulina bingi bye tusobola okubayingirako so tuula kalira oyongere noyita mukwano gwo mulabe programu Muslim Sisters ate era nga nze Hajra Makbai bwe tuwummulidde nno nga twebuuza omuntu waba agenda kutandika abeera n'ebiruubirirwa naye biruubirirwa ki bye wayina Hatima actually before okutugamba passion what are those goals that you looked at waliwo goal ekyakusindiikiriza oba watandika butanzi because I love news kanchikole
mu mawulire nza neegombanga nnyo nina abakyala be nali neegomba way back nga ndi muto oyinza okuba tewamanyi ne Shamira I don't think abamanyi wakati mwenamba singako obukulu no it was Beatrice Okello, Lucy Banya ebiseera ebyo nga tulaba UTV now UBC nga very smart oluzungu very articulate kati nga bamaliriza naye nkwata amawulire n'entuza my daddy my mom nembasomera oba nengenda mu mirror nenkola ki nensoma so opportunity bwe yajja
you were ready for it
yes I took it on.
So what she did, she just put passion into
it. But it's a visualization. You visualize, then okigenda okutuuka already nga you're that person.
Exactly. Yes. Then my love to communicate and tell stories. I remember when I ndi mu primary around primary 4-5 erandoza banange I should write a book because nakozesanga most of my books to just write with stories. So I would imitate Lady Bird stories then nenkola bu stories obwange era kyankubya nnyo ewaka ebitabo nga mbyononera omwo bwentyo so ebyo byonna those telling stories informing people yes then business wise njagala sente ate saagala kusabiriza
banange kansokanya kachai kubanga oyogede ku kigambo nusu kyalaga wala
njagala sente ate saagala nnyo okusabiriza ntya okusaba so nenkimanya nti olina okuzikola mu makubo amalungi yes era alhamdulillah business line temberedde mbi nnyo ezze naye ekula bulungi nnyo through referrals of course Hatima yanfumbira n'olina Hatima wafumba ku gundi yagundi nange njagala ojja onfumbira it feels great that means oba wakola ekintu ekirungi so bw'oba oyagala ekintu okikolerera bulungi nnyo naye oyita makubo amatuufu.
Thank you. Emphasize that a lot because and when we talk about money buli watwogera ku sente njagala nnyo sente people think oyina makuba mala jozija yet you're aggressive you're ready to do anything halal
we bagala shortcuts and usually shortcuts tezizadde bizibu wowe
oba ino paying for that
exactly
Shami ate gwe okutandika association should we put it on the association
okay briefly and kuteka ko the business side too
thank you
and other administrative work my profession as a lawyer, when I finished my career university, I went to the law school. That's the Law Development Center. Katuchwamalira Law Development Center, it's really hectic. I don't want to read because there is a lot of fatigue. But tebali na bingi ne pressure. We do quite a bit for years. Then we know in 9 months. In 9 months. Remember at campus. Always options whereby you can decide to
specialize
do
commercial
but
law,
come to LDC you have to carry that package biwa missing biwakola chi options zewatwala zewaleka zona that's when like life catches up with you at the law school so by the time you finish really there is a lot of fatigue katizo indamala lozana blacking out ngankoye Then took it. I don't want to be home. I'm like, I've gone to school, then be home. No, I should be working because already in holidays, I could go and I work at my uncle's chambers. Then I'm in a holiday. Let me go and intern at Ministry of Finance. Let me be holiday na funanga chenkula because I do want to be home.
The money part,
don't really money because me I love serving because ebintu singa really sibikolera sente nzagala naye natunyanga butabeera waka. Let me add something on myself kano kaholiday kendi wano kati oba nkoleshe let me gana internet minister of finance because when na dreaming anga nnyo okukola in government institutions nali ngamba minister of finance if not that at IGG's office of Astecho Minister of Internal Affairs but as time went on ngamba ngena chambers there's a lot of reading. So I'm like, no, let me join a company because in-house work, in-house mwangu, it's like routine work. So it will take me time to offload the fatigue and all that. But through that process of offloading fatigue, when I get hooked, the first company I worked for was Habib Investments for the popular Hajj Habib Kajim. Kati when naliyeyo actually kati okufuna omuziki okufuna omulimu ewa Hajj Habib Kajim. I got to know that he was planning to bring up a company, Talo Oil. I know what, let me go and work in an oil company. So when I went, they told me it's still a long process, it will take some time. But they have another company, but they will see what they will do. Time, I remember my boss, the boss by then was Jaffa Kajim. So Jaffa Ngabeda time. Let's meet at this time, what? Let's meet on this day here. Let's meet. Nigga one appointment. I come an hour. No, I come an hour before. Nimga, I'm already here because he had a number of companies. So I tell, let's meet at Chelsea's. Okay. Let's meet at the headquarters. Let's meet at this office because it was a group of companies. So being that in-house legal lawyers, you serve all the companies in the group. So you could meet anywhere in one of the companies. Kati atuka that is my intern testing but ratukanangamba right now the company is not in position to employ people maybe tukutwala tugenda ku emitwalo 10 as salary nimamba don't give me salary what you do you give me fuel and meals. He's like okay kati nangamba nampa date nenzirayo kati weyampa date eyo. Actually that day ngamba ali kusarena in a meeting. Let me come there and I wait for in the parking. Nagidana. Kati it was that day the managing director he was some Randy's Italy where alikupenda ku leave. This is too long. To cut it short. I took finally one appointment to meet the MD. So when I met him, so I didn't know I was in an interview. I thought we were just chatting. So eventually, they had me come and work tomorrow. We met on Friday. They had me to come start on Monday. It took us. So we became so close with Jaffa because of the work we do. Then wanting to know you more. How did you start? So Jaffa tells me, I really tested you. I frustrated you, Ngambo, giving up. But you didn't give up. Nagamba, because I saw you used to drive. I saw the way you used to dress and do that. Nani mtwalo 10 is
Nagamba. Nagamba persistency. Oyinolemera ko kuchobera oyagala.
Yeah. Then Nagamba nti keeping time. You always used to come either 30 minutes earlier or an hour. Nemaka I didn't even have an idea. Naga, so when you persisted, of course, we have to do what? To find where to put you. Because every time when we met, there's something I used to note about you and I informed the boss. So eventually, that's how I joined Habib Investments. Then from there, I started... bumper tano for starters. Kati, wiki soka, bumper fuel, meals. Yeah. Then end of month, nemampa salary mtwala 5.
What?
Mashallah, because I wasn't expecting it at all. So they kept on increasing. Unfortunately, after 2 years, I had to leave. So I had to join my friend, my boss, my OB, Hamis Chigundu. So that's how I joined Ham Enterprises. But the back of my mind, Ngamba, deal for a short time. So I was like, no, come we work together. I'm going to go to open chambers. So, but I ended up diverting into management, into administration. So, Katuko Ham Enterprises, I'm a manager. So still I do legal work. In-house, so filing returns, resolutions, and all that. But Wolo you get used to the routine. You get bored. That's how you start. kati when nkugambye initially I told you I've always had a passion to help.
Yeah.
Then that thing of okyala abasiraamu tuyisibwa mu maaso, it bothers me.
A lot.
Yeah, it bothers me.
You want to see an empowered Muslima.
Yes, and to change people's mindset about Muslim women.
Yeah.
We are really changed.
All that means the baina and to come and know we can be like the other women.
Yes. Yeah, and
I am glad, by the way. Now, honestly,
mashallah, you are uplifting us, you ladies.
Mashallah.
Otuka in different professionals. Medical
we are represented,
education alhamdulillah,
because omukyalo omu wayogera abatukiikiridde era omukyalo omu watuuka ku buwanguzi fena tuba tuwangudde.
Yeah, so that's how Umchi came in, and of course everything we do in the organization, it was like part of me. So when I met sisters, when we had a common goal, then we went legit, like legal. We registered the organization. We started. So every time we keep on seeing what can we do, especially for a Muslim girl. Because the goal is to change the mindset about the Muslim girl. Then as the leaders, how can we uplift ourselves? Because you can't talk of empowerment when you don't look it, when you're not it. It has to start with you.
Walk that talk.
So before you want to civilize others, empower them, then go. And empowerment is not really commercial. It might be even the way you behave, your attitude towards people, your character, all that falls under empowerment.
That is called social capital. Like
empowerment, sometimes we ourselves as women, kitegeera bukyamu olowooza wine empowered then ofunye sente, now you're the man in the house, or clashes with that is the violence in the house.
We need to understand it initially waneno ku stage esooka before okugetinga astray nti no empowerment tekitegeeza kino kitegeeza bwe kiti. I think you need to draw lines.
Empowerment is basically to be in position okwekolera decisions zo ng'omuntu. Shamila, what do I want? Don't judge me by my looks. Don't judge me by my religion. My gender. Gender is for both. I don't want to say by my sex. Don't judge me by nature. Exactly. Don't judge me by opportunity. As a woman, as a Muslim woman, don't judge me by my veil. I
know you have issues nowadays.
I have a friend, Rahma Nakiranda. She hates calling her Nakiranda because she's a proud Musoga, so Nakiranda. I really omchalo yo mwagala. Ate right now kati wa nikab actually. But she started as hijab and everything. When she stands out to talk, first of all, nikab. She has the best English in this country. She articulates issues like mashallah. So avawonga buli omagamba what? Then before they see it, atabera black hijab, nikab, na tula like a panel like this. Kuliko baliba, you know.
Yeah.
She stands out to talk.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the empowerment we are talking about.
Okay. At least we're getting there to twesindikiriza nafa abakyala basiramu olaba nti tutuukako somewhere on the table.
Eda kati to add on what you've said, we really have a big role to play. We are not in competition or to prove anything, but don't be accepted, be judged by the society. Because we have some sisters actually who have accepted that. We have many who have very good ideas, who have the potential. Auntie, you mutugenda okulaba mugenze mu conference, she's behind, seated behind. Why is seated here?
Love yourself.
You're like, what's wrong with that? It's because naye mwenyini yachikiriza, but this is the time. It's not a competition. It's not like proving a point to anyone, but just be yourself. Many Muslim girls have very amazing ideas. Buying a lot of potential.
Naye okutya kuli eri kubalemesa fear.
Okwetya kubanga bakiriza what the society thinks about us or the way the society perceives us.
I am glad that Kati batulabirako alhamdulillah. I received lots of comments when I had to try to tumanyi nti akakaya kayinza okubeera ku mawulire batisi omulala yankubirako ngamba nafuna courage okusoma amawulire nga nebikiridde because of you.
Thank you.
So nolanga omuntu omutaddemu that confidence nti kisoboka. So alhamdulillah.
And then also we should mute other people's opinions of us. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like you are yourself. Oli omulakyakulowoleza, please tebikwatako. Mute that. Buli lugendo lubeeramu challenges oba ebiremesa ebisoomooza, right? Naye bisoomooza ki hatima byofunye mu lugendo luno olw'amawulire tutunire olw'amawulire olwo buzibu ki bw'olufunyemu watuuka kaisa n'ogamba I'm burning out.
Not really in that sense, but of course natandika sebikirira gye nali nga batuwako just opportunity kwebikirira mu Ramadan, but then time yatuuka ne ngamba look, I am not fooling anyone, I'm fooling myself. It's going to be between me and my Allah. So nengamba 2018 Ramadan bwegwa tekagenda kuvaako kagenda kusigalako. So ekyo kyokka wasooka ne wabeerawo tojja ennaku mukaaga ziweddeko kakati tukuwaddeyo 3 biki. And then I was like nedda kagenda kusigalako. Ne bagamba if it is okay with me by the way kansigale emabega mufuna anakola ki anatulawo nga tayambadde katambala. Yes. So not even that oyingira mu office buli omu nakuti hatima okugulu kwako nakona okutaddemu ekyeche mwagaga teteyi kale hatima nga weesaaniise, you know that kind of thing. Hatima envirizo nga nnungi lwaki ozibika like that. So naye at the end of that day bwobanga omanyi ekiri mundayo, like you know your value, you know you value yourself, okitegeera nga weetegeera, you have that confidence, ebyo byonna obiteeka bbali. So yes byalimu olinakoze ni mwana because others tease me naye kale bananga ate okisusa tewalina musiramu naye ate oyitiriza, you know that kind of thing. Yes, but then you're like okay, I chose this path and I have to walk it.
Thank you.
Kwegamba bingi bijja comments n'owulira ng'oyagala kuvaako naye when you're focused you keep moving. So yes, challenges zaliwo naye kati nabimanyiira tebikyajja nnyo nga bwe ebyo hajaji aziraba neto bwe hajaji raba sorry exactly who am I showing anyway sirika talent noonya. So really ebyo byaliwo 2019 2020 never manyira. So eventually but I feel so great woyite wantu sinaba nakola hijja but omuntu nakwambaza ekitiibwa ky'obwa hajat
I need to go
like they respect you wogera okitegeera that kind of respect you command respect. So alhamdulillah I don't regret.
Alhamdulillah. Shamila, the challenges tutogere ku association challenges sizofunye ng'ogizimba okuva eno wansi gye yatandikira okutuuka kati wano weeri.
Muze kutawanya abasajja bakazi muze kwonona abakazi
nga tetunnabagenda. I remember when we came up with that name, the Uganda Muslim Men's Civilization Initiative. Like, why are you saying Muslim? Chikana bali bitinga okufuna funding biki ekyo mulaga nnyo nti musosodde Abamerica tebagala bantu basosola. American Embassy mugenda kulimitinga chances za mukola nammwe biki. Then why are you putting civilization? Timulaga nti abakazi abatali Baslam, they're not civilized and all that. We told them that every word you see here stands for something. Yeah? So we don't want to change our name because of the pressure from the people abamte tukola nabo. Netugamba those who understand us, because some people really even came to the offices when we give them our articles, they're like, mashallah, you have very good objectives, but not everyone will get a chance to read the objectives. The Kenya lyamwe libenga lyogera nga
nga liri open.
Netugamba you don't want to change the name.
Tugana konsali no, that's it.
Kataone tuva kulinya up to date is still a challenge. But we're not changing the name. If we are to rebrand, we will at our own way, but not because of that pressure
from the outside.
Exactly. We don't want to deal with the external pressure. Kuba chino chile chiba still they will talk about it.
True.
Exactly. Then challenging Dala when you go to serve in the communities, because it's a Muslim founded organization and we are young ladies. So Amutabara Bideli abakyala abasiraamu bagamba ki because for us in our service to promoting gundi interfaith and peaceful coexistence, so when you go in communities we don't discriminate. Otuba ku mukyala tubenze ku cervical cancer exactly because cervical cancer wabalumya omukyala atali musiraamu yomujja agenda okuluma ki omukyala musiraamu. When we're talking about violence, when you're doing violence awareness, domestic violence, gender-based violence, we believe that every woman faces the same pain, whether she's a Muslim, she's been battered, she's been assaulted.
At the end of the day, definitely Bantu.
Exactly. Right? And remember, the next day, this woman you're leaving behind, either yagenda okusinamuka encha,
thank you,
oba sina checho. This is the woman encha agenda okola ki okufuuka oba yoko wife. You never know.
To take that in the back of our mind ndowooza buli kiseera. Because mulimu abantu abasosola naye ate nga osanga someone can
this is the woman the next day ogenda osaba omulimu.
True.
Kubanga if that was the case wandibadde nga onya chai kana kaguna ni akakola musiraamu mukatuusa
sigenda kunokagira
let's focus on things that build us. So tugambe banange now it's time to fight cancer. Fena tujire wamu. Kubanga when a non-Muslim woman shares knowledge from a Muslim person or a sister, this is the same message she's going to carry on naye ayita abantu ngamuli muki abasiraamu. So let's focus a lot on commonalities. Kati kyekyo kyengoye ekya service nemutuuka in communities before you even like deliver abasiraamu baagala ki abawala abato ye boogera biki, but most of them kuba ugoboze tobitegeera when you get closer to them and persistence they open up mwaso okujja twagaba mwagala kimwe mwogera ki abaana bato not speaking to all the women naye n'omwana mutoye akubira engoma nozina but eventually they come to love us, work with us. Never mind some problems or challenges cut across once I'm a woman. Ojja kulaba omwana omuto ali assaulted, omukyala, omukulu, omukadde, okitegeera we all go through the same challenges, so we need each other. Yeah. Then challenging the organization. Yeah, being an NGO. Okola is free will. Yes, I remember we started with a group of over 35 sisters. Now on Lucy Trading, but we have a common goal. Can you call a group NGOs at the American Embassy? One was sent. Do a 1 month, 2 months, 1 year. Never again. Yes, yeah. So, but eventually, that's when you get new sisters. Both sons and she.
About passionate.
The
same ideas.
Yes, kati waliwo ekintu ekyokulacking a common ground. We have hidden agendas why we join. Abamu anoonya where to belong.
Thank you.
Some people are there for fame. Some people are there. Then buli omu alina reasons other singles zimanya kwaffe tujja. I want to be part of you. I love the work you do. Oh, your sister, you're welcome. But with time, when you're not that, you withdraw. Many have withdrawn. Then challenging Daji Twafna Dalam COVID. Our service is more one-on-one. It's one-on-one. But we sang until COVID, that kind of operation couldn't work anymore. So somehow it was a blessing in disguise. So after COVID, to all we have to re-strategize. So we are trying to adapt to the digital way of operating, much as we are going to leave out some people who need us most, like Yombiaro, Tebaina Zoom, Tebaina. Virtual meetings are really hard. Actually, we haven't done any. But we have also reprogrammed we are leaving out the young girls. So right now, we are trying to go back to campus. Tuali Muslim organizations, the MUMSAs, KAMSA, whatever. But the moment we finish universities, so we are going back because most challenges we are facing as women tubakuba ntwabitegeranga ku campus nga tuli bato twandibadinga maybe we don't encounter such challenges or but still we know how to handle them better. Then still tulimukwata secondary and university because omwana wa very wansinga amanye mindset enogisetingira wansi kiyamba nnyo ajja
already amanye
ekyokola. Yes, ate nga olaba ne twatukuze tufumbiddwa tukoze ki ntima gibajja akalubo bwongo buko like every step ayinachi challenges zayo
every phase of life ayinabyo okuteekamu.
Campus you had challenges ndidde ki nyambadde ki what's the plot otuuse no marriage abaana ensi ekulinze boss akulinze ani nobeera nga ebintu nga
bingi on you.
Yeah. And some of them had I known before, of course with Allah's guidance. Nandibadde sending up points of traps because ku campus we do a lot of mistakes. Normally ebintu ekikola ku campus bimataringa nnyo bishapinga nnyo our future.
The outside after campus.
Exactly. So if we had mentors, Muslim sisters, ne batatutekerera biki twandibadde nga tekikola ki. So what we did is to go back for our sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Omanyi buli watwogera ku start small, grow big. Ebijja muntu ebibeera bya ssente mukkiriziganya nange start small grow ezo ssente naye start small grow big kya kintu kyetuyinza oteekako essira ekirali ssente ne tugamba nti yeah you can start from here and you grow big.
The religion itself in our first Muslim talk show, coffee talk show change ogeddeko ninga at the moment we've materialized that concept. When someone says start small, dream big, amatungo gagula olabe how do we make money and do all that. Nengola netwa tukola ibada, we really need it. You can really admire someone go labanga akola ebintu byetasobola nasiba nakola nengo komao nze kiwensibe nnyo simanye sibe ekigwa enjala ensibe nnuma of course ino okuluma kwatolekitege and sometimes even you might not fast ate notad. So no labanga you can start small. You can decide oba notandika nga osiibako Monday then eventually jagane the Thursday then ochuka white days nga zijja ziri ssatu ogamba siibako lumu n'olusiiba next time ogenda okola bbiri ogenda okola ozimazeyo ne Thursday n'ogikuba kuba normally ebeera line up from Monday to Thursday. Muli n'owulira nga you've achieved a lot in life. Then nekirala tulina dream busawa nange njala kuyiga Quran ekibenze nyanyo okuyiga Quran naye Oluwarabu
olulimi terugaane
kati Oluwarabu okozeewo ki. Start with the sauna. Yes, start with the sauna. Ate kati the digital world has simplified life. Tulina yasauna ku YouTube wasoma woddamu then nekirala kati nga Quran oyinza okuba nti ogimanyi gisoma naye nga audio oteekako n'owuliriza ogenda okola essula ate the good thing era zijjirako go tafsir the interpretations why was it revealed n'obeera era kyova olaba actually kirungi naye ate kireese obuzibu kati nga basheikhs baffe abaleero. People have learned Arabic on social media, what, by now just a bit of it and they face big crowds, but it's as if and all that. So, to manye na yate to manye to koma.
We need to understand the core of everything. So kuita kungulu, beating around the bush. Hatima.
Start small, dream big. Yes. Alese aspect ya religion. Njakuleta kuya individual personality. Yes. Uyinza okulaba Hatima yava ku NTV kati ali ku NBS ye bannange the same person nawe noyagala oveeri campus wakafuluma oyagala shootingirewo paka ku NBS
tebikola
webityo. Actually when they come to me Hatima njagala mentor journalism blah blah, first of all mugamba tandika mpola channels nyingi kati eziguddewo genda eyo kubanga kati tojja you will not be able to maneuver
brand yourself
go through NBS tandikireyo mpola oba ka TV oba something TV jangu mpola you know nga you work on yourself bovakaawo olabeko nti oba eno waliwo TV esingako kweno grade go there ojje mpola bwotyo ngo building your brand mpola
ate no eventually TV ene njagala yegenda okunoonya a lot of value put on you.
Exactly. So ate wali obogaininze experience so botulo ku table to negotiate
baby you know what you
exactly so experience ojifunye viewership or you know that
so
kind of
thing.
You
Negotiate with confidence.
Exactly. So
overtake in a situation where by mtantwala mala fira
and then you can't be Hatima. A lot of people would want to read the news as Hatima does it over how Maccabi represents
totally different.
Otherwise ojja kubulira munze gwe Halima aliyeyo whoever Raya or something jangu nga gwe yeah don't imitate Hatima yes omunyumirwa byakola obyagala but be yourself build your brand mpola eventually you'll break through
omanyera nekyo ekintu wakikola nga tekiva mu gwe munda eventually kikuvaako because that's not you initially
you get tired of acting
yes
omulungi ali ku Salam TV ndowooza emboozi mugiwulidde tebadde nno mboozi yokka naye ate ebadde yakuyiga nsuubira obadde olina peeni n'olupapula ng'onootinga down tubadde twogera ku kye tuyita start small dream big. Your dreams are valid my dear, your dreams are valid. Never give up on your dreams, chase them. Yona jeziri ojja zikwata if you put your mind to it ojja achieving and prayer from God. Shamila akagambo kakasembayo eri Muslim atulaba kati tugalewo show yaffe today.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Ngandi kumulama go tubaddeko leero start small but dream big. Nkubiriza baganda bange mwenna whether you're Muslim or not tutandike mpola walking our dreams. Buli twagala okupapa okutandikira eri waggulu gye twekoonera because sometimes we think of only capital. Some people have their money n'atandikira waggulu naera n'amaizi agakomyewo wansi. So it's not only money. You shouldn't think money only, but you need the expertise, you need the network, you need okwanga ekintu todependingira ku bakozi ba 100% whereby omukozi manyini watabaawo nawe kyenyigiramu. Nobeera katugeze kati since we have a media person here I had my good deal HTV kati hatuma kubanga yagendako mu production department amanyi feature story writing biche byonna ye mwenye naso okupachinga gap in case one of the employees started. So let's start small as we try to walk our dreams. Then nechidala kusaba because some people are naturally blessed. But don't sit there until you're blessed. Blessed. But we need to pray about our dreams. We need to
and also doing strong. The hard work.
Yeah, and also we need to stand strong. Because sometimes you try a little bit, and the simanye yo muntu yali atandikide ku kintu kimu nekikwata I don't know.
Everyone has their story.
Many times we've fallen many times. But some people it's a motivating factor. Nanga ne all that energy I put in at jibani ngire wano no let me push hard, let me push paka wagenda. But to some people the moment wagwa kuba take a lot of energy
they lose it
gachi losing acho nanze obyaga nanze byane manzo bula mtsimanyi bichi. So let's take it back
out
tubenga tumusaba for guidance buli kimu era tumugambo etubanga ya Allah you didn't ordain for me nyambo kizjem obonda gachi wantegekera before I make losses.
Okwongerezaako I always tell whoever approaches me there is no shortcut to success.
You have to go through that challenge.
Exactly. Ate olina okugwa ku bigwo. Yeah. So abawala abasinga beesanze nga bagudde mu mannyo g'empisi. Yeah, because alowooza nti nno bwana agaba something ajja kufuna exactly
something for something
nedda bambi tebitera kulastinga kiyinza okubeerawo omwaka gumu nolowooza nti but eventually and then you have to go through experience okubeera nga otuuka ku kirubirwa kyoyagala. So nga bwagambye bwogwa togwamu maanyi nti nze nkomye biki damu situka otambule kubanga era these are baby steps nga bwe nagambye bwajja n'atambula neyeekona n'agwa najja n'akaaba n'amala n'addamu n'atambula, you know, that kind of thing. We should apply that analogy in our lives na byonna bye tukola nti oteekwa okugwamukko oba oyagala oba toyagala naye olina okusituka n'okola ki n'otambula. There is no shortcut to success. Walk the path, the straight path, kubanga ebintu ebirimu shortcut si byangu. Akomawo anytime.
Obadde mulabi mulungi obadde ayekumidde ku Salam TV mukwano andaba nze Hajra Makbai. Sagala kwongerezaako bingi nnyo abakyala bano babimazeeyo byonna bye weetaaga okumanya naye nga nkukubiriza do not burn out. Teweekubagiza situka tutambule nze Hajra Makbai program Muslim Sisters musole bulungi mweraba